Yo, what's going on, yo? So this is going to be my third video on drops. Every single time I make a video on drops, the same thing happens. Yo, man, can you make me a DJ drop? Yo, man, can you make me a drop? Hey, man, I would like a drop. Hey, man, make me a drop. This is my email all the time. Look, I got no problem making people drop sometimes when I have time, but you got to understand, I work a full-time job. I do this on the side, and then on top of that, I DJ a good amount, and I work on a lot of events. So time for me is not of the essence. I mean, I don't have much time, and when I do, I'd rather chill, to be honest, and be working on drops for people. And I don't really know how to make super dope drops. The whole point of these videos is to give you the tools to make your own drops. Look, would I rather teach you how to fish or give you a fish? Now, I'd rather teach you, that way you could feed yourself and do what you gotta do, than just me feed you one time. So, that being said, I'm gonna show you how to make your own drop in Serato. This should be very similar to Virtual DJ or Traktor itself. All you're basically gonna need is your program and any type of controller or audio interface that works with it. Now you'd be better off using a controller, something that has Serato built in, or whatever program built in, the audio interface built in. In this case, I'm using my 62. Reason being, you're gonna need to connect your microphone directly to your sound card, and if your sound card is built into your mixer, that's the best case scenario. Now, if you have an SL1, you can do this as well because it has a mic input. Now, for those people that have SL2s and stuff like that, you know, a separate sound card, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, and you're probably not going to be able to do it in Serato. You're going to have to do it like in Audacity. If you want to see a video on how to work on Audacity, you can check out a bunch of how to record my mixes with Audacity. I mean, it's actually pretty simple, to be honest. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So as you can see, I loaded up Serato DJ. That's what I'm going to be using for this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record. Now I'm in the record menu, and as you can see, my preference is set to mix. That's what I wanted. I can have it set to mic itself, but for this demonstration, mix will work just perfectly fine. You have your record location right here. You have what you can name it, and you have your gain knob. For me personally, I like to make it a little, I like to spice it up a little bit, but it also all depends on the mic that you're using. Some mics are a little softer. Even if it's a dynamic mic, it still might come off a little softer than other mics. Some are just louder, and that's just how it is. When you're ready to go, all you really have to do is hit record and make sure your microphone is on your mixer. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you basically my settings for this and record something live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my mic. I got my mic right here on a mic stand. This is ideal. You kind of want it to be on the stand, because if you're holding it handheld, with some mics they actually have handling noise, and you don't want that to come through in your DJ drop. You don't want no type of interference. You just want your voice. You don't want no rubbing sound on the microphone to come through and be recorded. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my mic, and as you can hear, I'm live. So in a situation like this where I have speakers hooked up, I would actually turn off those speakers. You don't need those speakers on, and they could also cause interference when you record something. So I'm going to go ahead and drop down my booth. Boom, now you don't have anything like that, but if you can see, which you probably cannot, my mic is still being picked up, and it's also being picked up on the screen right here. If you're talking into the microphone and nothing is showing up on your laptop, let me see if I can point it close. As I talk into the microphone, you can see that this level is going up and down. That's, it's picking up my voice. Now, if that's not the case, make sure you're set up properly in your mix or in your microphone, stuff like that. Make sure everything's outputted right and you have everything connected, ready to go. So as you can see that, all I'm literally going to do is hit record. Then I'm going to say my mic drop. Then I'm going to say my drop. Yo, what's up? You're in the mix with Andy Mack. Boom. Hit record again. Now this is probably one of the biggest ones. You hit record, and now you have to name it. Don't just hit record again or do other stuff, because that drop that you just recorded will be lost and you would have to redo it. So I'm gonna name this one YouTube Drop 1. Boom. Automatically it saves it, puts it into my recorded crate in Serato. And what's cool about this is you can load it up and then you can listen back to it. So I'm gonna play off a record. And yeah, let me turn up the what?
Then I'm gonna say my drop. Yo, what's up? You're in the mix with Andy Mack.
Boom, there it is. One thing I feel like a lot of people don't use is you can actually use this in other different ways that I'll probably show you guys in another video. So I have it here.
Yo, what's up? You're in the mix with Andy Mack.
Boom, now it's in my Serato. So I'm going to show you guys how to get it into your Serato, cut out whatever you need to do, and then go ahead and put it in your SP6 sampler. So boom, I'm in Serato. I'm going to go ahead and open up Audacity, Audacity. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description so you guys can go ahead and download it. It's absolutely free. You can use GarageBand if you like, whatever you like to use. You could actually use Serato too, but it might be a little bit more tricky. So Audacity opens up right away. Let's go ahead and find what we just recorded, which is called YouTube Drop 1. Boom, it's a wave. So let's listen to this. Then I'm gonna say my mic drop. Then I'm gonna say my drop.
Yo, what's up? You're in the mix with Andy Mack.
So of course I don't want this very beginning, right? So all I'm literally gonna do is click, highlight this part, and hit delete. I'm gonna cut off the little piece at the end. Let me listen to it.
Andy Mack.
I'll cut this off because I don't need it. There it is. File, export. Now I'm gonna rename it, because the reason I want to rename it is because I want to know which one is edited and which one is not. So this one will be YouTube Drop 1 Final. Now I know this is the final version. I edited it already. Boom. Save. Hit OK. Make sure everything is good to go. You can quit Audacity. You don't need to open no more. Save changes before closing. It's on you if you want to. I personally don't ever do that. It's just a quick little thing. I'm going to go into my Finder now. I brought up my Finder. All my files, I always have it set up to show me what I made today. Everything added today. You could also search it, whatever. So I find it right here, YouTube Drop 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my documents where I have all my music folders for the most part. And I'm going to go into my music folder and I'm going to find my drops folder, which is right here. Boom. Drops, right? So this is all my drops that I use for the most part. I'm going to grab my YouTube Drop 1 Final, the one I want to incorporate. Boom. I'm going to drop it into there. So it's in my drops crate. It's in my drops folder where I keep all my drops. Now I'm going to hook up my mixer once again and get my SP6 open and ready to go. And then I'll show you guys how to drag and drop it. Now I got Serato loaded up. Now as I can see, I got my record, effects, SP6 and video. So of course I want to hit SP6. Now this is how my drops are laid out right now. So you know what? I'm going to move, since I have double the drops. So you know what? I'm going to take one out of here. I have plenty open though. In the SP6 you get 6 drops of course, and now you have banks so you can have multiple drops. So I'm gonna go into my folder. I'm gonna find the drop that I just put it into my drops folder. I'm literally gonna drag and drop it, and there it is. It's in there now, right? So now if I want to go ahead and launch it, it's
Yo, what's up? You're in the mix with Andy Mack.
So now if I want to go ahead and launch it, I can just hit the button. It's ready to go. From here I can have it loop. I can have it just where it's a toggle or whatever. So I can literally just play whatever now and it'll play over it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Once again, I'm trying to show you guys how to do some things on your own, because at the end of the day it's only going to help you out. Always reaching out and having people help you in the long run isn't going to help you. And this is something good that you can learn and you can use to your advantage. I mean, this way you don't have to rely on anybody to knock out a drop for you by a certain time and whatnot. I mean, be confident. If you really don't like your voice that much, there's different programs like Audacity where you can add effects and really change your voice, even in GarageBand as well. Now, if your mixer has built-in effects or any type of software effects that you can, direct to the microphone, you can even record them like that and really get some dope drops, all from your mixer or your controller or whatever it may be. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys got any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, make sure to, hella rape that like button. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.